It is with pleasure that we meet you once again, dear brothers and sisters of planet Earth. We have again and again many messages to convey to you to help you live this energy and spiritual transition in your current life. It is important to understand that you are experiencing what humanity has never experienced so much. Indeed, currently it is important to understand that you can no longer go back, that is to say that you can no longer return to everything you previously experienced in your earthly life. The ways of living in an excessive materialism are over. The ways of living will end by being dependent on the technology that disturbs your minds. Those who want to manipulate you present you with this technology, different computers, increasingly sophisticated phones that give you the impression of learning something, that allow you to constantly contact, sometimes for nothing, your families, your friends. We are not saying that this technology has no need to be, no. But only it is very important not to be dependent on her. Children in particular are increasingly dependent on it. We ask you, parents who are currently following a spiritual path, to hold them back in this desire to stare at the screens throughout their day. Be aware that radiation from screens, whether from computers or mobile phones, is harmful to the brains of both adults and children. It is important to let go of all this as much as possible. You don't need to spend your life on screens to compensate for a lack of something you don't know how to define. Do you want to have a lot of friends? But are all those you consider friends through the screens really? Children of the earth, true friends are those you meet physically, whom you look into the eyes, with whom you exchange during good cheerful and happy moments. The false friends of the phones will not come to support you when you have difficulties, but those who are close to you physically will come to your rescue if necessary. We talk to you about this, dear brothers and sisters of the earth, because we see the great gaps that occur between humans. This is wanted by those who manipulate you. They want you to no longer have physical contact in order to better manipulate you. How do they manipulate you? Simply by dependence on technology at the expense of real contact between you humans. The more dependent you are on these screens, the more manipulable you will be. Imagine a day when everything is blocked for one reason or another. People totally dependent on this technology will be as if in need. They will no longer be able to live normally. They will no longer know how to communicate with real friends, their family. A large number of humans will be lost, totally lost without this technology. In our world we also use technology, but we use it consciously for the well-being of all. We are not dependent on it. This technology we use serves both on our planets and to help other planets like yours. You see, dear children of the earth, how much you are manipulated for your well-being, you are told. Yes, technology is useful and can help humanity, but on condition that it really brings real well-being to you humans of the earth. However, this is not. Your addiction becomes a mental illness that will be very difficult for some of you to cure. It is important that all technologies need to be to improve your life but not to be dependent on it. However, know that in the coming times, some technologies will decline because we will ensure that terrestrial humans are not dominated by them. You need to find yourself in yourself and not through screens. Finding yourself in yourself is the most important path that will bring you the best in your life. Be aware that the meeting between you, in groups, or from a few people will give you a taste for these meetings. You will enjoy these exchanges, your smiles, your physical games, and children educated in this vision of life will be all the happier. Dear brothers and sisters of the earth, looking at life through your physical eyes, through real human contacts is the best way to go through this energetic and spiritual transition that you are currently experiencing. We wish you happiness, peace, and serenity. We love you.